So today is Ekadashi Tithi, entitled as Apara Ekadashi. The very meaning of the term or title Apara, the very meaning of the name or title Apara, meaning nothing can be greater than something Ekadashi Vrata, of such character, the Ekadashi Vrata of such character, then nothing can be greater than this one. So this is called Apara. Nothing can be more excellent, greater than this. Actually, the divine characters of all the Ekadashi Vratas, all the Harivasar Vratas, always manifesting in excellent to super excellent ways by their inner nature, inner character, being the special dwelling place, special presence holder, the Lord Hari. All the Ekadashi or Harivasha Tithis are specially qualified, blessed with Lord Hari's special presence in them. The term Harivasara means Harir Vasha. Vasara means dwelling place. Place for Lord Hari's dwelling. And so Vasara means dwelling place. Hari means Hari. Lord Hari's special dwelling place. Dwelling Tithi, dwelling day, Ekadashi. In other words, it is that Tithi, it is the same Tithi where Lord Hari specially he wants to be present, some specific loving taste, wanting more sweet devotional services from his devotees. Like when you are offering a glass of drinking water to a thirsty person, then due to the thirsty nature, the offering of water and the water itself is so qualified. So similarly, Ekadashi is one of the great days, most meaningful days, in which Lord Hari has got the increase of desire. He has the increase in his desire to accept more loving services from his devotees. Every day, every tithi, he may not have such desires. I repeat, in every other days or tithi, Lord Hari may not have such special desires to be accepting and enjoying the loving devotional services from his devotees. But on this particular day of Ekadashi, on the specific tithis, all tithis, days of Ekadashi, Lord Hari has got the increase, a special increase in his loving desires to accept and taste loving services from his own devotees. And devotees are also ready. They also they remain prepared to be offering so much loving services to Lord Hari upon knowing, today he is very hungry, so we should be preparing more bhoga, delicious bhoga for Lord Hari and offering him. Today he is more thirsty, I will be offering. Okay, I will be offering some nectarine juice, nectarine drinks. Prepare some nectar drinks for Lord Hari and offer. Upon knowing the fact, Lord Hari has got extra desire, enhanced, increased desire to be tasting our loving devotional services on the day of Ekadashi. So we should also be offering, being in tune with that mood, being befitting to Lord Hari's mood and want. Therefore, that is the motto. That's the main objective on the day of Ekadashi, trying to please Lord Hari, creating more pleasure, giving more pleasure to Lord Hari by engaging in offering our sweet, loving, devotional services to Him, to Srimati Radha Thakurani, as much as possible, with whole heart. Again, back to the point. A glass of water, a glass of drinking water becomes so valuable, so much appreciated when it is brought to a thirsty person. A person at the moment of thirst, then special appreciation. Same glass of water may not be so appreciated when a person is not that thirsty. Demand and supply. Divine demand and divine supply. That's the mood. Divine demanding mood in Lord Hari, and equally devotees are also prepared to fulfill that demand, giving supply, appropriate supply, to the best satisfaction of Lord Hari, to please Lord Hari. That's also another reason. It's called Hari Bashara. Some specific day, specific tithi in which Lord Hari is specially present, very intensely present. He is appearing with his special presence, loving presence, lovingly demanding devotional services from his associates, from his sweet devotees, demanding and tasting, enjoying. So then, the values of the services on the part of the devotee who are offering, also on the part of the Supreme Lord who is enjoying, increases. Becomes the values of such devotional service becomes manifest in increased, enhanced manner. There is one of the specialties of the all days of Ekadashis. The principle, the same holy principle. Supply best pleasure, okay, with all your heart's feelings. Be supplying a great pleasure, great happiness to Lord Hari to the best of your sincerity and service mode, loving serving mode. And Lord Hari also accepts accordingly. Bhavograhi Janardana. He not only accepts all the loving services and enjoying objective form of the services, but also subjective mood, inner subjective mood. In the devotees, while they are rendering such sweet devotional services with so much feelings, so much devotional love feelings, Lord Hari is also testing that, testing both objective ways, objective nature of service and subjective nature of their love feelings. Both are combined. Therefore it's called Hari Bashara, special day, tithi for Hari. Lord Hari and his associates, devotees. See, as we look into the nature, how the Ekadashi, all the Harivasar Tithis, Harivasar days are celebrated by Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We see that he started celebrating the day of Ekadashi with great joyful sankirtana. Sri Harivasare Hari Kirtana Vidhan Nrityay Arambhila Prabhu Jagatera Pran. Sri Harivasare Hari Kirtana Vidhan Nrityay Arambhila Prabhu Jagatera Pran. Punnavanta Sivashayam Ganeshu Bharambha Utila Kirtana Dhani Gopala Govinda. Mridanga Mandira Vaje Shankha Karatar Sankirtana Sangishav Haila Misha. Brahmande Utila Dhani Puri Ayakash Chaudikera Mangala Jai Sabana Chaudikera Mangala Jai Sabana. Chaturdike Sri Hari Mangala Sankirtan. Chaturdike Sri Hari Mangala Sankirtan. Madhye Nachi Jagannath Misrera Nandan. Aha Madhye Nachi Jagannath Misrera Nandan. A beautiful, sweet description. Beautiful way. The description we find on the day of Ekadashi, how Srimad Mahaprabhu used to start that day, begin that day, and continue with ambrosial Krishna Sankirtan. Ecstatic, highly overwhelming, charming, ecstatic Sankirtan. Ecstatic Sankirtan. It would go on. He would be starting during the daytime, go on whole day, often touching the night, and sometimes night would be past. Night also used to be past like anything. It was almost 24 hours. The way Mahaprabhu performed Sankirtana, Krishna Sankirtana activity in the residence, the beautiful residence of Sri Shivash Pandit Shiva Sangha. It was so blissful experience, such a blissful experience. Srimad Mahaprabhu and all his devotees, all the Sankirtana devotees, they continued and continued without caring about the time and eating, drinking, time, sleeping. They continued all along in the Shiva Sangam. In Shiva Sangam, Mahaprabhu mercifully manifested. Mahaprabhu so benevolently manifested. Beautiful, wonderful, ecstatic Krishna Sankirtan. Therefore that place is called as Rasasthali, Sankirtana Rasasthali. The place for the Rasa festival of Sankirtan. Place of the Rasa festival of Krishna Sankirtan. You know, the Rasa Leela in the Braja, Sri Radha Krishna's Rasa pastimes, Rasa Leela in the Braja, Vrindavan, also ultimately is also considered an epitome, the highest quality of Krishna Sankirtan. All the characters of the Sri Krishna Sankirtan was present in Sri Rasa Leela. Chanting, singing, dancing, rolling on the ground. Having the thrills of divine joy and ecstasy, having the feelings, having the signs, all the 8 kinds of divine love signs, all the 8 kinds of divine love signs, transcendental love signs were being manifesting in all the forms of the damsels, Srimati Radha Thakurani, damsels of Braja, or in the Rasa Leela. And Lord Krishna, of course, Lord Krishna became the personification of such ambrosial taste of Rasa Sankirtana. So, all the characters, all the ambrosial characters of true high-class Krishna Sankirtan became manifest, became wonderfully manifest, revealed in the Rasa dance festival, along with musical display, melodious musics, melodious way of singing the devotional songs, love songs for Krishna, singing the love songs for Krishna Radhika. See, so therefore, Lord Krishna's Rasa Leela is considered to be the epitomic manifestation, highest, one of the highest manifestations, one of the top class, excellent manifestations of the Parang Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam, of the conception of Parang Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. The quality and the transcendental quality of the Krishna Sankirtana, beauty of Krishna Sankirtana, ecstasy of Krishna Sankirtana, described, glorified by Mahaprabhu, is actually all fully that manifested in Rasa dance pastimes in full. All manifested in the Rasa dance pastimes of Radha Krishna Chandra in full bloom, full-fledged beauty and taste. Therefore, what manifested? The type, the quality of Krishna Sankirtana, beauty of Krishna Sankirtana, which was manifested in Siva Sangan under the direct guidance, gracious shelter of Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is compared with Sankirtana Rasa, Sri Krishna Sankirtana Rasa Leela. Therefore, that place has been named, is called as Sankirtana Rasa Sthali. Sankirtana Rasa Sthali, the great place, great residence for Sankirtana Rasa festivals. Again, the great place for most beautiful, ecstatic Krishna Sankirtana Rasa festival, the Siva Sangan. Thakur Bhaktivinoda described, in whichever day, especially when on the day of Ekadashi, the narration, the chanting, singing of the divine glories of Lord Hari and Goddess Hara, God Hari and Goddess Hara, Srimati Radharani, manifest, sung. Then the Goloka Vrindavan actually appears. The mood of Goloka Vrindavan, the feelings, mood of the Goloka Vrindavan actually appears even in that householder life, in that place. And if we become entuned, if we just become entuned properly with that frequency of the ecstatic experience of Goloka Vrindavana appearing through sankirtana, Krishna sankirtana activity in any house, then we can actually taste. We actually have some connection with that Goloka consciousness, Goloka Vrindavana mood. Jedina grihe bhajana dekhi, grihete goloko bhai. When we see our bhajana activity, when we can really see and experience our bhajana activities. True bhajana activities means activities of true loving devotional service, loving devotional mood. In our residence, actually the consciousness, feelings of Goloka Vrindavan appears there. But it has to be genuine bhajana mood. So, Thakur Bhakti Vinod, so they explain about Harivasa in his song. You know that famously known song, Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi Prema Lati Karanula. And he says, Madhava Tithi Bhakti Janani Jatane Palana Kori Krishna Basati Basati Boli Parama Adare Boli. It's starting. So this song is especially related with Ekadashi Tithi, Harivasa Tithi. And he's starting that very song with the lines, Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukul. If you truly desire, if you truly want to engage in true bhajana, if you truly mean to be engaged in pure bhajana, then first of all, you must be blessed with the feet dust of the pure devotees of Lord Hari. Should be blessed with the feet dust, holy feet dust of the pure devotees of Lord Hari. Here, being blessed, taking the feet dust of the devotees and being smeared with that, or being blessed with the feet dust of the devotees, it means not just in a literal way. Yeah, it does mean, it also does mean literally to be accepting, taking the feet dust of the devotees and smearing my head all over body with that. It means that literally, but besides its literal meaning, the inner conception, essential conception of being blessed with the feet dust of the holy feet dust of devotees, meaning actually being blessed with the grace and mercy of the pure devotees. So taking the feet dust from a devotee, smearing, it's a gesture, it's a symbolical way, like a ritual, nice, sweet ritual way, figurative way, ritual way of accepting and bathing with the blessings of the pure devotees, grace of the pure devotees. That's what it actually means. Not that if someone thinks, oh, I just got some feet dust from the holy feet of a pure devotee. I smeared it, took on my head. Okay, finished. Now my duty is over. Okay. It's not that. It is like, it's a way, poetic way of saying in a very highly honorable way, taking the feet dust of the devotees, being blessed with the feet dust of a pure devotee, okay, and feel blessed. It's a very honorable, poetic way of saying. But it actually means being engaged in the loving service of the pure devotees and as a result being blessed by him or her so much receiving so much blessings from that pure devotee. And then you start doing bhajan on the day of Ekadashi. Then it is very beneficial. Shuddha Bhakata Charana Renu Bhajana Anukula. Very, very beneficial for your life of bhajana. And the next line he says, Bhakata Seva Parama Siddhi Prema Lati Karamu. The service to devotee, offering loving service to the pure devotees, actually takes us closer, blesses us with the siddhi, with higher spiritual fulfillments. It blesses us with a higher fulfillment, divine fulfillment of life in relation to Krishna Radhika. and that Bhakta Kripa, the grace, mercy of the pure devotees, also has been considered to be a root cause of the awakening and nurturing or development of the pure devotion unto Lord Hari. It has been a root cause, root origin of developing, enhancing, nurturing, promoting and nurturing the Kripa of devotion, Kripa of pure devotion. Prema lati karo mulo. The next line he says, Madhava tithi bhakti janani jatane palana. See, another title, another way of calling about Ekadashi, called Madhava tithi. Touch on head. Also touch on your head. Okay, I'm also asking the book fell down. Okay, touching on the head also. Good. Okay. Also touch on her head. Touch on her head. Nice. Very nice. Everybody's. Book is considered another form of deity. We have to understand the common way people relate to any type of book. Book. We never deal with the devotional books in that way. Books are considered, understood as non-different from the deities, another form of the deities, because books are containing so much description about the divine, the holy name, fame, form, qualities, description of pastimes, description about the characteristics, special characteristics of love relationship between divine couple and their beloved associates, Parikar Vaishishta. So, this book means Shastra. Bhakti Grantha is filled with so much pure devotional conclusions, glories. It's containing pure devotional essence. Therefore, every devotional books must be considered as non-different, but another manifestation of the deity, another form of manifestation of the holy deity, no less than that. That's how we should be treating all the devotional books. And in India we can find, we often put all the great holy scriptures on the altar, right on the Singhasana, on the altar. And every day we also put some little chandan, flower, and do worshipping, alongside the deity worshipping. No less than Shalogram Jew or installed deity of the temple. Books are non-different from those deities, because books are none other than, books are that great shelter is none other than containing about all the information and description, narration of Lords, Supreme Lords, Supreme Goddess Srimati Radharani Krishna. The divine glory, about holy names, glory, form, beauty, great attributes, transcendental attributes, so much description of pastimes. So it's another form of the deity, no less than. That's how we should treat. We should be treating. See, just in that connection, I spontaneously felt to be narrating some glory of the book, devotional book. Now, back to the point. Madhava Tithi Bhakti Janam. Another name of Ekadashi Harivasa Tithi is Madhava Tithi. We call this as Ekadashi Harivasa Tithi. Each Ekadashi has got its own particular name. Same Ekadashi also called as Madhava Tithi, named after Madhava, Lord Madhava. Who is Madhava? Entitled as Madhava. Who is Madhava? Krishna, yes. The Lord who is holding the nectarine beauty and mellows in his heart, Madhu, honey-like, the nectar of honey of his own ecstatic love feelings in his own heart, personified about that, called Madhava. The term Madhava also closely connected with Madhu. You know Madhu. What Madhu means? Honey.
Right. Also we say maid in Croatian, Slavic language. It's in maid.
That's in Croatian language. But in Sanskrit term, Madhu means honey.
Honey, also.
Okay. Here honey means, here in many places, the word honey, Madhu, is not just used to literally mean only honey collected from the bees, but ultimately it means nectar. Nectar. So honey representing the nectar, overall nectar, ambrosial taste of Krishna Prema. So here, Madhava means a supreme Lord, a beautiful Lord who has become the shelter of honey-like nectar, or nectarine honey, who has become the shelter, or who is holding in his heart, in his character, the nectarine honey, nectarine honey of his own ecstatic love feelings, his own ecstatic love experience, blissful love experience called Madhava. I repeat, the Supreme Lord who is the ocean of whose heart is filled with, or who has been the shelter of the great unlimited container, retainer of the nectarine honey-like ecstatic love, honey-like nectarine ecstatic love mellows, called Madhava. Each and every holy name has got specific meanings. Each and every holy name of the Supreme Lord, Supreme God, Supreme Goddess has got beautiful meanings. Madhava. One of the nectarian names. See, even on the material plane, in the mundane world, I hear the people calling honey to address to their beloved child, beloved partner, loving child, loving children and partner. Honey, sweetheart, honey. So here honey also means not just only honey. There means sweetness. That way. So the conception of the honey here is none other than the transcendental nectar, nectarian mellows. And what is the nectarian mellows? Nectarian mellows of the ecstatic love of Krishna. What that honey-like nectarian mellows representing here? Ecstatic love of Krishna Radhika. Ecstatic love mellows of Krishna Radhika. So Lord Madhava is having that in abundance, without any boundary, boundless ways. They were called Madhava. So this Ekadashi Tithi is named after Madhava, Madhava Tithi. Bhakti Janani. This Tithi is also called as the mother of Bhakti. Bhakti Janani, the producer, one of the mothers of Krishna Bhakti, pure loving devotion. If someone, those who respectfully engage in observing and properly observing, taking care of the Ekadashi Vrata with loving mood, proper devotional mood. So then they have the awakening experience of bhakti. They have some awakenment of the bhakti. Some birth of bhakti takes place. So, I repeat that as a result of very finely, excellently, devotedly observing Ekadashi Vrata with proper devotion, bhakti comes. Feelings of some love, loving devotion awakens in someone. This is the finest and best result of the Ekadashi. While we go through the description of Ekadashi Mahatma, there's so many other types of Mahatma, other types of the glories describe, virtues, merits and virtues described in order to attract the materially conditioned jivosho. If you do this, if you properly observe, respectfully observe Ekadashi Vrata, you will get all such great gains. You will have material opulence, material treasure. This life will be so good. Even in the next life, you will be having the heavenly planets. You will go to the heavenly planets and enjoy your heavenly life for many years. These are all true announcements, no doubt about true result. But these are all not the best results. These results are not the best. Best and highest results from doing Ekadashi Vrata. The best, the finest, the highest, the best result we can derive by engaging in observing Ekadashi Vrata with full devotion is receiving Krishna Bhakti, having the wonderful awakenment of ecstatic love of Krishna, for Krishna, ecstatic love for Krishna Radhika, and feeling blessed, becoming blessed with that ecstatic love feelings and love services, thereby engaging in love services to Krishna Radhika. That's the best result. And at some point, we can have that in eternity. In eternity, on the plane of Goloka Vrindavan, after having our divine liberation, when we go to the plane of Goloka Vrindavana, abode of Goloka Vrindavana, we can engage in eternal love services to the divine couple. That is the best result of doing Ekadashi. Pure devotees always aiming for that result only. They don't care. They never care about other kinds of some mundane achievements or heavenly achievements, this and that. Okay. But they are only aiming, exclusively aiming to attain the best result. To be blessed with the best result. সেই জন্যে therefore যতনে পালন করি. We must be observing, following the Ekadashi Vrata with much loving care. Much loving, much devotional care. Krishna Bhashati, Bhashati Boli, Parama Adore Boli. Devotees always embracing this Ekadashi Tithi close to the heart by knowing Lord Krishna is specially present. Lord Krishna is specially present in this Ekadashi day. And with such mood embraces it close to the heart. Krishna Bhashati, Bhashati Boli, Paramo Adore Boli. Embracing such day, this most benedicting day, fortune-giving day, with all heart. Parama Adore, with all loving adoration. Parama Adore Bori means with all loving adorations. The main purpose, the main aims on the day of Ekadashi is not always only to be fasting and fasting. Okay. Fasting, those who are able, those who are capable of doing a lot of fasting must be doing that, very nice. But for those who are not capable of fasting so much due to health reason and all, they should be taking Anukalpa, Ekadashi Prasad. But the main purpose, main aim should be to be engaging in loving devotional services on the day of Ekadashi as much as possible, to be lovingly engaging in chanting and singing the holy names of the divine couple, engaging in meditation, the divine meditations of them. These are all more important, much more important, rather than only fasting, feeling so weak, having resentment at heart, so much resentment, then the taste is gone, satisfaction, happiness is gone, and at some point feeling so weak, laying down on bed. So then the whole purpose of fasting, observance of Ekadashi is defeated. Okay. But those who are really strong, those who have strong health, strong body and mind, can be fasting at the same time, can go on with active devotional services, engaging in active devotional services, chanting, singing a lot, then it is very fine. It is extra qualification for them, extra qualities in those devotees who can do that. We also highly respect them, highly respect those devotees. Their loving sacrifice their holy sacrifice in loving mood, with happiness for Lord Hari. But they never feel unhappy or any kind of resentment because of fasting. That is difference. They still remain so happy, full of energy, delightful, even while they are taking the fasting, going to have fasting. So it's all depending, applications are all depending on the qualifications, on the abilities, on the nature of abilities, capabilities. Ekadashi. You know, tomorrow, not today, tomorrow Vrindavan Das Thakur Avirbhav. Maybe according to Western calendar, European calendar, also today is the day of the appearance of Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur, the author of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata. Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur was so much blessed by Lord Nityananda. And through the grace, through the flow of unlimited grace of Lord Nityananda, he also received so much grace of Mahaprabhu. Because through the flow of grace, great mercy of Lord Nityananda, who is none other than an expansion, second self of Lord Gauranga. So Vrindavan Das Thakur received so much grace of Mahaprabhu also. So Vrindavan Das Thakur is such exalted personality who got so much blessed, graced by Lord Nityananda Prabhu, and through Lord Nityananda Prabhu by Mahaprabhu, by the living inspiration, under the living inspiration and desire, very special desire of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So Vrindavan Das Thakur started writing Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata. He began this biographical work about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even before Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu. Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu, author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, actually he set his hand to the task. He began that task of composing Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita later, after Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur almost completed his Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata, the biography, divine biography of Mahaprabhu, describing life and precepts, describing the divine lives and precepts of Lord Chaitanya Dev. The Vrindavan Das Thakur composed beautiful book, Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata. So Vrindavan Das Thakur is considered one of the empowered incarnations of Lord Nityananda's mercy. Officially, he was initiated by Lord Nityananda. So he was officially initiated disciple of Lord Nityananda. So Vrindavan Das Thakur. So officially he was a disciple, great foremost disciple of Nityananda Prabhu. And of course, he was specially graced by Lord Nityananda. It was Lord Nityananda's special inspiration. In other words, Lord Nityananda specially inspired him to write that biography of Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he empowered him accordingly. Because Vrindavan Das Thakur didn't see all the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with his own eyes. Therefore he also, with humility, he lamented. He lamented why I was not born, why I didn't have the fortune of being born during the lifetime of Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so that I could directly visualize. I could be so fortunate to be directly beholding before my eyes the transcendental pastimes, transcendental divine pastimes, ecstatic pastimes of Lord Chaitanya. Why I was not being so fortunate like other devotees, other pure devotees, associates of Mahaprabhu, to be born and directly witnessing Mahaprabhu's wonderful transcendental pastimes. In this way he also wrote. Meaning that he was born and brought up after Mahaprabhu withdrew his manifest pastimes from this earthly plane. But Lord Nityananda was still there. Srimad Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, was still living on this earthly plane. Lord Nityananda Prabhu was still on this planet, and he was going around mercifully moving around, propagating, distributing the nectar of Krishna Prema, nectar of holy name of Krishna Radhika, Krishna Prema, Radha Krishna Prema, all around the Gaura Desha, all around Navadvip Dham, and also the adjacent areas, outskirts of the Navadvip Mandala, Gaura Mandala, mostly. And naturally, many associates and devotees of Mahaprabhu came in contact with Lord Nityananda Prabhu after Mahaprabhu withdrew his manifest pastimes from this world. In other words, after Mahaprabhu disappeared from this earthly plane, Lord Nityananda Prabhu still graciously, he continued to be on this planet. It was Lord Nityananda who did all the whole Navadvip Dham Parikrama, also accompanied by Sri Jiva Goswami Prabhu, especially Sri Jiva Goswami Prabhu, and several others of Mahaprabhu's associates. Thakur Bhakti described so nicely, wonderfully. So, back to the point. Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur was so much blessed by Lord Nityananda. Not only he was blessed, his mother was so much blessed. His mother, Narayani Devi, got so much blessed by Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu both. See, Narayani Devi, his mother, Narayani Devi, was Bhratu's Putri, was a niece. She was a beloved niece of Sivas Pandit, from Sivas Pandit's family, in whose residence Mahaprabhu used to have sankirtana rasa, Krishna sankirtana activity at every night there, at some point. So, Narayani Devi was the mother of Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur. So, Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur was born of a very fortunate mother, Srimati Narayani Devi, who was the niece, dearmost niece of Sri Sivas Pandita, one of the Panchatattvas. And in relation to Sivas Pandit, because she was a dearmost, very dear niece of Sivas Pandita, Mahaprabhu's special affection was drawn towards her. Mahaprabhu's special love and affection flowed towards Narayan and blessed her. Even prior to the Sannyasa Lila of Mahaprabhu, prior to the Sannyasa, before Mahaprabhu accepted Sannyasa order, he was in juvenile pastimes. He was still manifesting sweet pastimes in the youthful days, youthful pastimes, in Navadvip Dham. So during Mahaprabhu's the most attractive, beautiful, juvenile days, pastimes, youthful pastimes, Mahaprabhu he often used to be going to the residence of Srivas Pandit and spending a lot of wonderful, joyful time over there. He used to be spending a lot of joyful, delightful time in association with Srivas Pandit and also his other associates who used to be gathering there in that place. So it was Srivas Pandit's residence used to be a great place of happy union, happy get-together, delightful get-together. And then often Mahaprabhu used to be having some sweet pastimes. I repeat, often Mahaprabhu used to be having many sweet pastimes while seeing Srivas Pandit being at Srivas Pandit's residence there. Okay. And sometimes what would happen after offering some foods, bhoga to Mahaprabhu, then Mahaprabhu accepted. At the end of Mahaprabhu's eating, they would bring some mukhashuddhi, some ilaichi, cardamom, some kind of ilaichi, cinnamons, fennels, the mukhashuddhi. Along with that, they also used to bring pano, betel leaf. How do you call pano? Betel leaf. You don't have it here in India. Okay, we call some betel leaves, some betel nuts. Okay,
This is betel nut.
Betel nut is different, but it's another leaf. I have to find out the botanical name for this. So it is, and that the leaf has got some kind of it creates some sort of mildly intoxicating, sensation, mildly, soothingly intoxicating sensation after eating that. And that's good for health. It's not bad intoxication. Good for health. So in Indian Vedic culture, according to some portion of Indian Vedic culture, many aristocratic people, high class or general type of people or high class people, they used to have, especially after eating, they used to have that, that stuff, the pano leaf we call. And it's good for health, good for digestion, very good. So, devotees used to be offering that pano to Mahaprabhu. They prepare it in a special way, and Mahaprabhu would be eating that. After eating that, after tasting, whatever remnant he would have after chewing the pano leaf with other ingredients, then something would, the portion of the residue, the portion of the remnants was there. Whatever portion of the remnant found there was there, Mahaprabhu would just bring it out and lovingly give in the hands of Narayan. Sweet, beautiful looking girl, young girl, child Narayan. And Narayani, the mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur, would be coming, running towards Mahaprabhu to receive that remnant, delicious remnant, directly from the mouth of Mahaprabhu. And she would immediately come running towards Mahaprabhu and have that, immediately taste it. And other devotees surrounding, they are sitting there, would become envious with Narayana. They would become so envious, happily, positively envious of that Narayani Devi, trying to signal to her, before she puts all in her mouth. Keep something, share with us also. Srimad Mahaprabhu, Gaura Hari would be smiling and looking at them and smiling. Okay. Gaura Hari would be just looking at other devotees, sweetly envious devotees, smiling at them. But he gave the whole ownership of tasting that Phala Prasad, Pano Prasad from the mouth of Mahaprabhu to Narayani. She was the owner, and she would not be sharing with anyone. Directly put everything in her mouth. And the other devotees look at her. What is this? They would give some kind of typical looks at her. Being so miser, you could have shared with us. We are all hankering after such remnants of Mahaprabhu. You could have shared with us. So selfish. So selfish girl. We have no relation with you. Don't want to like that. A loving way. And Narayana would also be looking at them. I would not. He would try to be carefree. Look at them and be carefree and just chewing. Chewing that remnants of Mahaprabhu already gave to her. Srivas Pandit also used to be present there. Sometimes she would also become a bit envious, relishing that after all, she is his niece, and his niece getting so much fortune, specifically chosen by Mahaprabhu to receive that fortune. Oh, so beautiful. In one hand, he used to be enjoying that. After all, his niece is having such fortune. He was taking pride, positive pride in relation to his niece. On the other hand, also feeling a little bit loving and enviousness. She could have shared at least with me. At least with me. Anyway, sweet pastimes. So Narayani Devi was a chosen one to receive so much blessings, loving affection from Lord Gaurahari, much before the time he accepted sannyasa in Navadvipa Leela. And Vrindavan Das Thakur was her son. So in that way, being born as her son, in relation to that kind of divine mother, Vrindavan Das Thakur also received so much grace, special grant, the grace and mercy of Gaura Nityananda, and his own mother, Narayani Devi. Narayani, special affection. So in this way, Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur was very, very fortunate in many ways. And then he was the one. He was the one first who wrote such a huge volume. I mean, a big volume of the biography, divine biography of Srimad Mahaprabhu, describing his divine life and precepts, his divine characteristics, Leela, everything. And Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu also became inspired by Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur's writings about Lord Chaitanya. I repeat, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu, the author of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita also became greatly inspired by the nature, by the writings of Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur, biographical notes, composition by Vrindavan Das Thakur. Therefore, in the process of writing Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita later on, in future, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu always offered all due respects, great respects, not only due respects, great respects and loving appreciation towards Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur for his most wonderful composition on the life and precepts of Lord Chaitanya. Then, of course, by the order of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who received through his beautiful dream, when as Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu went to see Dham Vrindavan, had darshan of Madan Mohan, Radha Madan Mohanji, and received the approval of Radha Madan Mohan, Sri Radha Madan Mohanji, by receiving the garlands automatically fell on his head while he was paying Dandavat Pranam. He was offering his obeisance Dandavat Pranam to Madan Mohanji. All of a sudden, a garland fell on his head. He was so blissful. He was so blissful and felt so blessed. So he felt so blessed with the bliss, knowing that he has been approved. So he felt so blissful and blessed, knowing that he has received the approval of, that was the sign of approval from Radha Madan Mohanji. His garland, Madan Mohan's garland, fell on his head. So it was a great sign of approval. He felt so blissful and blessed. Then, under the guidance of 6 Goswamis, specifically under the guidance of Sri Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami, he started writing Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Again, both of them are not contemporary to Mahaprabhu's time, or they're all after Mahaprabhu. But whatever they could hear from Sri Sarup Damodar Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami was, almost all the 6 Goswamis were contemporary to Mahaprabhu. So Raghunath Das Goswami was directly brought up almost under the gracious guidance of Sarup Goswami, Sarup Damodar Goswami. Mahaprabhu actually offered Raghunath Das Goswami under the care of Sarup Damodar Goswami. Therefore, he used to be called as Sarupera Raghu. Sarupera Raghu. Raghunath belongs to property of Sarup Damodar Goswami. He had a beautiful name. Okay, beautiful name to be addressed, saying Sarupe Raghu. See, Raghu owned by Sarup Damodar. Raghu owned by Sarupa, Sarup Damodar Goswami. The essential property of Sarup Damodar, a treasure of Sarup Damodar, can also be defined in this way. Sarup Damodar Prabhu actually prepared a treasure in the form of Raghunath Das Goswami. So Raghunath Das Goswami was filled already. He was filled with the riches. He was so much enriched with the treasure of Sarup Damodar Goswami. Okay, what treasure? The treasure of the Leela, treasure of the Leela, the pastimes of Lord Gauranga, the Siddhanta aspects, aspects of the sweet pastimes, transcendental pastimes of Lord Gauranga. Everything. Because he was so intimate. Swarup Damodar Goswami Rai Ramananda Prabhu was so intimately related to Srimad Mahaprabhu. So they also received so much matchless treasure, matchless wealth from Mahaprabhu. And Swarup Damodar Goswami also passed that on. Let Raghunath Das Goswami Pad inherit also from him. So Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, the great pure devotees, exalted pure devotees, or beloved associates of Mahaprabhu like Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami Pad. Also Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, in certain way, to certain great extent, to a good extent, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, Sri Jiva Goswami. So they all directly received the matchless treasure from Mahaprabhu. They were directly enriched by Mahaprabhu's grace. Now, moreover, Raghunath Das Goswami Pad was also now enriched by Swarup Damodar Goswami. That way. So, Raghunath Das Goswami Pad came to know about, not only with his own witness, not only with his own eyes, not only seeing or beholding with his own eyes about the wonderful pastimes, life and precept, wonderful pastimes of Mahaprabhu, but also through the eyes of Swarup Damodar Goswami, but also through the feelings and realization, nectarian realization of Swarup Damodar Goswami about Mahaprabhu. Raghunath Das Goswami received so much. So he was fulfilled with so much riches, opulence, opulent treasure he received from Swarup Damodar Goswami about the life and precept, about the life and precept of Lord Chaitanya. And so Raghunath Das Goswami Pad was a great treasure house, big, huge treasure house. How do you call it? Not storehouse, treasure house. Of the divine life and precept, wealth of Lord Chaitanya. And he presently offered that to Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu. Okay, besides the Krishnadas Kaviraj, besides the Rupa Goswami Prabhu, Sri Sanatana Goswami Pad also offered about the divine, offered the informations. They offered all the great informations about Mahaprabhu's life and precepts, divine pastimes of Mahaprabhu to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu. He also received so much from Raghunath Das Goswami Pad. So Raghunath Das Goswami Pad also offered him so much. And he also took full shelter. So Raghunath Das Goswami Pad was his guru. At some point he became initiated by Sri Raghunath Das Goswami Pad, who Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami became initiated. His heart and soul all became absorbed. I repeat, the heart and soul is everything. All his heart, mind, heart and soul was absorbed by Raghunath Das Goswami Pad. Graciously, he bestowed so much love and affection on Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu, accepting him as his disciple, beloved disciple. So they were beloved guru, beloved disciples. So Raghunath Das Goswami Pad contributed so much in the field of composition of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by the Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu. Besides the Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. Therefore, Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami clearly admitted about that. Chaitanya Lila Ratnasar Sharupera Bhandar Teho Thuila Raghunathir Kanthi. Sei ami je kichu shunilu, taha ami iha ami bistarilu. Bhaktogane dilu ei bheti. About Chaitanya Charitamrita. Chaitanya Lila Ratnasar. Sri Chaitanya Lila. A matchless treasure house of Sri Chaitanya Lila. A matchless treasure house of Sri Chaitanya Lila. Filled with invaluable gems. That treasure house was owned by Swarup Damodar Goswami. And at some point, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami Prabhu received the heritage of the ownership from Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami in his life. And he mercifully let me inherit that. He mercifully offered that treasure, matchless ambrosial treasure, to me, which is none other than wonderful ambrosial life and precept of Mahaprabhu. Informations, descriptions about ambrosial life and precepts of Mahaprabhu, of all of the transcendental characteristics. Transcendental nature. I feel so much gratitude. I feel eternally indebted to my Gurudev, Raghunath Das Goswami. By the grace of Sri Rupa Goswami, Sri Sanatana Goswami, Sri Raghunath Das Goswami, I have been qualified to write such book, compose such book as Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, divine biography of Lord Chaitanya. By the credit of their mercy on me, I have been so enriched. I have been so blessed. Therefore, at the end of every chapter of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, we know what is written: Sri Rupa Raghunath Pade Jaroyas Chaitanya Charitamrita Kahi Krishnadas. He never forgot to mention it. Beginning each chapter of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, that's the very auspicious strain, making auspicious invocations. In the high class Vedic tradition, pure devotional tradition. Beginning each chapter with some great invocations of grace, by composing some introductory verses, and ending the chapter by offering so much gratitude, devotional gratitude to the grace and mercy of his Guru, Guru of the Guru. Yeah. So, Sri Rupa Raghunatha, Sri Rup Sanatan, Raghunath Das Goswami are all Gurus of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Prabhu in non-distinct way, in non-distinct relations between Rup Sanatana and Raghunath Das Goswami. He saw all the Gurus in non-distinct relations. See, we find the same trend, same very respectful devotional tradition in Vrindavan Das Thakur's writing. He also began, he made the auspicious beginning of each chapter by composing a beautiful introductory verse. In other words, he began each and every chapter of Sri Chaitanya Bhagavata by composing a beautiful introductory verse and ended chapter another way, offering so much respect, offering so much respectful obeisance, devoted gratitude, loving gratitude to his Gurudev and Master, Lord Nityananda. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jan, Vrindavan Das Thakur Pada Juge Gan. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jan, Vrindavan Das Thakur Pada Juge Gan. Offering all his loving gratitude by expressing all his devotion and loving gratitude, obeisance to Lord Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord Nityananda Prabhu, first of all Lord Nityananda Prabhu, and then Lord of his Lord, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu the Lord of my Lord, Master of my Master, the beloved Master of my beloved Master, Amar Prabhur Prabhu, Sri Gaura Sundar, Ebaro Bharosha Chitte Dhari Niranta, Amar Prabhur Prabhu, Sri Gaura Sundar, Ebaro Bharosha Chitte Dhari Niranta. Explaining, Sri Gaura Sundara is the Lord of my beloved Lord, is the beloved Lord of my beloved Lord. That brings a great hope in my life, that besides I receive so much mercy from my own Lord, my beloved Lord Master Nityananda Prabhu, I must not be deprived of any mercy. I must not be deprived in any way. In other words, I must be receiving so much mercy from the Lord Chaitanya, because he is the Lord of my Lord, because he is also the beloved Master of my beloved Master. So because my Master is so beloved to his beloved Master, in that way his loving grace will also be flowing through my Lord Nityananda to me. I have great hope. I am very confident about it. Ebaro bharosha chitte dhari niranta. I am holding so much hopeful confidence in me all the time. Actually, I am holding such quality, great confidence, assurance in my life, that since Lord Chaitanya is the beloved Master of my beloved Master, beloved Lord of my beloved Lord, so knowing that I am a loving servitor of my beloved Master Lord Nityananda, who is beloved of him, to him, so naturally he will also be very merciful. He will be offering, extending his loving grace to me, because I am engaged in the service of his beloved, Lord Nityananda. Okay. So naturally, anybody who loves, who engages in loving service to Lord Nityananda, anybody who loves Nityananda, who is great devotee of Nityananda, cannot but receive loving grace of Chaitanya assured, cannot but be receiving loving grace, mercy of Lord Chaitanya Dev. It is assured, and I also have that great confidence, self-confidence for having that. Amar Prabhur Prabhu Sri Gaura Sundara Evaro Bharosha Chitte Dhari Niranta. So at the end of each chapter, he said that Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Jano. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dev is none other than the life and soul, very life of my beloved Master Nityananda. Jano means life. And here, this loving servitor of both of them is offering this composition to describe their glory. In other words, in the mood of all loving submission, loving devotion, herein I'm making some humble efforts to sing some glories of that beautiful, wonderful, transcendental Lord, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Dev. I'm offering some devotional songs. Devotional songs, trying to sing their glories through my composition, poetic composition, in this form Chaitanya Bhagavata, Vrindavan Das Thakur described. So today there's so much more to speak about Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur's life and precepts, everything. Maybe it's time now. So today is the most auspicious appearance day of Vrindavan Das Thakur also. I saw in the Indian calendar, tomorrow is the Ekadashi there in India, Monday. But according to astrological situation of the planetary system, Tithi falls appears in the European hemisphere, Western hemisphere today, because of the time gap and due to the positionings of the planetary system, which makes Ekadashi, creates Ekadashi, Dadoshi. It's all defined by the certain planetary positions. So those planets are now in this spiritual sky of the European sky, Western sky. Therefore, it's happening, Ekadashi happening here today. Here. It's going to be observed tomorrow in India. So according to the same Tithi, appearance Tithi of Vrindavan Das Thakur also appearing today on this Ekadashi. Okay. So it's our fortune. So it's our special fortune to be receiving some chances of narrating the glories of Apara Ekadashi, Shri Ekadashi Tithi, Harivasara Tithi, Madhava Tithi, as well as a great pure devotee, associate of Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, Sri Vrindavan Das Thakur, on his appearance day. We're all so fortunate, very fortunate, to be able to sing their glories. Hare Krishna. Can everybody follow that song?